Hey, good day, everyone. Here's another episode of The Upper Room, and I am the host, Eugene Holden. I am so glad to be here with you today on this first Wednesday of September 2023. Can you imagine, can you believe that we're in September already? Loving it. Welcome to The Upper Room. The Upper Room is a platform where I, along with some guests, talk about what's going on in this thing called life, but also approaching this thing called life from a higher vibration, right? So today what I'm talking about, and it's just me today I want to talk about joy, right? The power of joy, but more importantly than that, the gift of choice, right? The gift of choice. Let me start there. See, because we have this gift to choose. We have the gift of creativity. We have the gift of imagination. We have the gift of language. We have the gift of, dancing and playing music. And if some of us can't play music or dance to music, we have the gift of enjoying music, right? So, and all of this comes from the gift of choice. Now, sometimes you will hear, or you have heard in the past, that we always have a choice. We always have a choice. I'm here to tell you that that's not all the way true, right? There's one thing, my brothers and sisters, that we do not have a choice in, right? We do not have a choice in creating. We are always creating. We don't have a choice in that. We are always creating something. Now, there are a lot of us that are not conscious of that gift of choice that we are always creating. And so people tend to create a life of whatever it is that is not their best lives, right? And they wonder why, things are so bad and how come I keep going through this? And here's the thing, that we are surrounded by whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it today a creative intelligence. I'm going to call it a creative intelligence. We are surrounded by a creative intelligence that responds to not only our words and not only our thoughts, but also, and this is important, right, to remember that it responds to our feelings. It responds to our feelings behind the words and the thoughts. See, so we want to be aware of what we are feeling, because what we feel, we create. We create our own reality. And you've heard this before, through our thoughts and through our words, right? We create our reality through our thoughts. You've heard the term thoughts are things. And all of that is good and all of that is correct. And I want to put in here that we create from the feeling tone. As I like to say, I can think and speak that I am abundant. I can affirm all day long that I am prosperous, that I am abundant. But if my feeling tone, which is something that people don't hear or see right away, if my feeling tone is that, no, I'm not worthy of receiving my good. No, I'm not worthy of being abundant. No, I will always be struggling. If that's my feeling tone, this creative intelligence that I spoke about is going to respond to me affirmatively. It's going to respond to me by creating for me the experience that I am feeling. So what we want to do is we want to raise our consciousness. We want to raise our vibration. We want to get into the upper room of the way that we are doing this thing called life. So today, why not choose joy? I had a doctor's appointment this morning, early in the morning. I like it like that because as the day goes on, that office gets busy, and then you need patience to be a patient, right? You need patience to wait for the doctor to give it to you. Anyway, that's another story. I was at the doctor's office early this morning, and on my checkout, the nurse says, "Eugene, you are always in a great mood. How do you do that?" I'm like, listen, if I have a choice in the matter, if I have a choice in how I get to feel, so why not choose joy? Why not choose to be in a great mood, no matter what seems to be going on? And there's a lot of stuff that's going on, right? There's a lot of things that's happening in life and even around us. But we don't have to get sucked into the quagmire of what's going on. I was with some friends, just recently, and I was watching their the choices that this group of folks were making. And the choice was to bitch and to moan and to complain about what's going on in their lives, even within their own families, right? And I was like, wow, that's interesting. And then people wonder why they go through this life, as it's this drudgery to go through this life. But again, remember, we create our reality. So why not choose joy? Why not choose prosperity or abundance? Why not choose to be the creative entity that you were created to be? See, if we don't have a choice in creating, because we have to create, right? So why not be aware? Let's be aware of what we are choosing to create, right? Let's be aware. Sometimes you will hear the statement, right? Be careful of what you ask for. And I go, okay, well, why? Well, because you're going to get what you ask for. Okay, great. If that's the case, and it is, then let's not be careful of what we ask for. Let's be aware of what we ask for. Why? Because we're going to get what we ask for, especially if we are asking from a place, get this, if we're asking from a place of grateful expectancy. Grateful expectancy. I expect to receive what I am calling forth. I expect to receive what I call forth. And I'm grateful for it. Even before it comes, I am grateful. So today, just for today, choose joy. Choose to be the vehicle of joy. Choose to be the expression of joy everywhere you go today, just today. Tomorrow, you can choose to be love, right? Choose to be love. But today, I'm just going to say, choose to be joy. Choose to be joy. So that's all that I have for us today. So I want you to take these words and just absolutely have a beautiful time with them. Again, choose to be joy, choose to be grace, choose to be joy, and choose to be yourself. Peace and blessings, and I'll see you soon on the upper room. Peace and abundant blessings.